Hi, I'm Leslie Rahansi. Welcome back to the Brain Candy blog. This is episode number 5, and it's the final letter of the AGES model, and that S stands for spacing. In order to really learn something, you need to give it enough space over time. This is partly why I've designed the blog with really quick 2 or 3 minute hits. In fact, if you space out the same amount of learning over, say, 5 days instead of 2 days, things like your memory and learning improves dramatically. Even though you're spending technically the same amount of hours in a learning environment, you'll retain so much more, you'll create so many more ahas if you space it out. We grow our memories. In fact, they form and they grow more in depth over time. Police investigators use this technique because they know, and they've known for years, that a witness to a crime will remember certain things right away. But over time, more and more will be revealed. And the reason for that is that we build memories. They become more rich, more multifaceted, more layers are revealed over time. So to retain some new learning, you've got to give yourself what we call consolidation time. This is time between big concepts. So don't pack more than one big concept at a time. We have this society that operates where, work harder, work longer. But neuroscience actually tells us that it's counterproductive. But our whole society is operating that way. It's really an unfortunate misunderstanding about how the brain works. You can't do a big review and a test all in one day. I don't know if you ever remember trying that in high school. I certainly do, where I crammed like crazy all morning for a test and then wrote the test in the afternoon. Not a good idea. Bombed, of course, because that's not really how the brain retains things. You need sleep between the time you're taking information in and the time you need to then retrieve it. Your brain loves to predict. So what this does is it helps us take what you learned in the past to predict potential outcomes or potential reaction. Back to the test, you can rehearse and review your notes, but sleep really is the thing that helps your brain to do the heavy lifting for you. Stop working so hard. Your brain's going to do a lot of that automatically while you're sleeping. Before you go to bed, tell your brain what you need it to work on, without stressing about it, of course. Like, don't start thinking about the problem that you're trying to solve and start getting stressed out about it, but just give some marching orders to your brain and say, you know what, I really need to figure this thing out. Then prioritize what you want your brain to work on first. You could end up waking up with an amazing aha. So the question of the day is, what do you want your brain to work on tonight on your behalf while you're asleep? Sweet dreams. See you soon.